Assalamualaikum to Dr. Swaniza and my friends. Our case analysis focus on Sport Tradies, a small family-owned business in the textile and promotional merchandise industry. They specialize in customized sports towels used for branding and events. This industry is competitive with a strong demand for personalized quality products and fast delivery. The company initially focused on producing low-cost value towels. These were widely used for promotion and events. As the company looked to grow, they introduced a medium quality towel aimed at improving durability and targeting a more premium market. Unfortunately, this product faced issue which is mainly with print durability due to the towel fabric and printing method. Internally, the company operated entirely on manual system. There were no computers, no job tracking, and no cost accounting system in place. Orders were processed manually using paper files, which often led to delays, missed deliveries, and poor cost control. The company had different divisions for production, customization, and order handling, but these were not coordinated effectively. Eventually, they brought in a consultant named Joe. He began modernizing their processes, starting with a digital cost tracking system and introducing activity-based costing to better understand where the money was going. This transformation laid the foundation for their operational turnaround. I'll pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Yusdiana. So now, let's move on to the discussion question 1. We will ask to describe the Sport Tradies' old costing system and its weaknesses, as well as the business consequences. This company used a very outdated manual costing system. All records were on paper. There are no computers at all. They only had basic ledgers and journals, and they didn't track production costs properly. For example, they didn't know the exact cost of knitting, dyeing, or printing for each order. There was also no job tracking system, and the orders were handled informally and often delayed or missed. The invoices from suppliers couldn't be matched with sales, and some customers' orders were never even delivered. The biggest problem was that they were selling products at prices lower than the actual cost, so they were losing money without realizing it. The consequences was very serious, where the cash flow problems, late deliveries, underpricing, and poor decision making. This showed the importance of good cost management system. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Sister Sarah. Now, I will be presenting about analysis on activity-based costing. The purpose of this analysis is to allocate overhead costs more accurately by focusing on the actual activity that goes into producing product instead of using a traditional method. For part A, we were asked to calculate the cost driver rate for each activity cost pool. The formula we use is very straightforward. To get cost driver rate, we must estimated overhead divide the expected use of cost driver. This helps us understand how much overhead is applied per unit of each activity. Based on the data given, we calculated the cost driver rate as follows. This rate gives us clear view of how each activity contributes to overall cost. In part B, we apply this rate to two different product types, which is value and medium. Each product uses the activity in different amount. For example, the value product requires more machine hours, parts, and packing compared to the medium product. By multiplying the cost driver rate by the expected use for each product, we got the total overhead cost for both. For the value product, the total overhead more higher than the medium product. This difference shows how much more resource intensive the value product is. For instance, packing and shipping alone costs 505250 for value, only 282000 for medium. To conclude, using ADC helps us see exactly where the costs are coming from and which activity are consuming the most resources. This method is useful for setting more accurate product prices, improving efficiency, and making better management decisions. Now, I will pass to the next presenter to talk a lot about our case analysis. Thank you.
Management's view that the activity-based costing system will produce a more accurate overhead allocation that the prior approach is reasonable and well-founded. The causes are as follows. 1. More accurate cost allocation. Instead of employing a broad volume-based allocation method, the ABC system distributes overhead costs based on actual activities, for example, mixing, assembling, and testing, and cost drivers such as machine hours, gallons of paint. This allows for more precise allocation of expenses to items based on the resources they actually consume. Second, eliminates product cost distortion. Under the previous approach, spot treaties did not effectively track costs, relying on approximate estimations and manual records. As a result, products may have been undervalued or overvalued, resulting in price errors and profit margin difficulties. ABC reduces this misperception by pinpointing the underlying cost drivers. Third, enhancing decision making. Better cost information enables management to make more informed pricing, budgeting, and operational decisions. It aids in the identification of unprofitable products or customers, as well as the implementation of strategies to eliminate non-value added operations. And last, promotes operational efficiency. ABC data identify process inefficiencies, resulting improved delivery schedules, product quality, and employee productivity. It also revealed that some products were sold below cost, which could be addressed utilizing ABC insights. In conclusion, the ABC methods improve accuracy and transparency in overhead cost allocation, allowing spot treaties to better align its pricing strategy with actual product costs. Thus, management's faith in the system's supremacy is vindicated.
Assalamualaikum and good day. As managerial accountant, I carry a responsibility not only to my organization but also to uphold ethics and truth in line with both professional standards and Islamic teachings. When top management decide to ignore activity-based costing, my role is clear. First, I must maintain competence and integrity. That means ensuring the cost information I provide is accurate and complete. Withholding or allowing misinformation will go against my professional and spiritual duty. Second, I must ensure top management is fully informed of both benefits of ABC, such as better decision making, improved cost accuracy, and long-term profitability. The risk of ignoring it will be very crucial, such as pricing errors, inefficiency, and even competitive pricing loss. Finally, I should speak up. I must strongly advocate for the use of ABC, not just to protect company performance, but also Islam teaches us the most important lesson, which is honesty, trustworthy, and promote justice, even when it's difficult. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, whoever among you sees something wrong, let him change with his hand. If he cannot, then with his tongue, and then so on with his heart. This reminds us to speak up, or staying silent when we know something is wrong is not an option. In this case, I cannot ignore my professional ethics. I would act with integrity, advise management, and fulfill my duty with sincerity, accountability, with respect, and honestly. Shukran. Thank you very much.
To wrap up, the case of spot treaties teach us how critical it is to have proper cost management system, especially for small businesses. The company's reliance on manual process and road estimate mean that we were often selling products below cost, which caused cash flow problems and efficiency. Once the consultants stepped in and implemented a computerized system along with ABC, the company gained much better insight into their actual production costs. This allowed them to adjust pricing, improve delivery reliability, and enhance customer satisfaction. Even though there was some resistance to change at first, the staff adapted and the overall impact was very positive. One of the key takeaways here is that accurate cost data is not just a financial tool, it's a strategic asset. It helps businesses make informed decisions, reduce waste, and identify growth opportunities. Sport Tradies is now better positioned to move into a higher quality market segment with improved products, better service, and smarter pricing. In short, this case shows us how powerful management accounting can be when used effectively and how important it is to modernize and adapt when the business environment demands it. That's all from us. Thank you.